there everybody, it's me Alexa and welcome to our February monthly update. Firstly, a big congratulations to everyone who's watching this. You officially made it through the first month of 2021. Round of applause. Really quick before we jump in this update, I of course want to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons, specifically the 5 meters deep one, Tarun Kanaganti, Arif Ahmad, and Vinay Kumar G. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone over on Patreon. Truly, all of your support is absolutely amazing. And to everyone who's here watching this video. I mean, it's been crazy. We're going to talk more about last month's numbers, but it was a wild month, and I thank you, all of you, for just being so amazing and supportive. So in this month's monthly update, we are going to be talking about the crazy amount of growth that we had last month across all of our channels. It's been insane. As well as some of the movies and games and TV shows I watched, and some upcoming movies, games, and TV shows, as well as a couple little Q&As from you guys. And remember, if you have any questions, to leave them down below in the comments for the next monthly update. And finally, a few little updates for what to expect this February. And of course, if you want a week early access to these monthly updates, as well as priority to the questions and many other different perks, make sure to check out our Patreon, link in the description below. But as always, just coming back and watching my videos are more than enough support. All right, enough of this little intro-y talk. Let's go on into last month in review. So on this channel, of course, we just launched it on January 1st, so it's the first full month of it being out, and we gained 420 subscribers. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much. I mean, it's just incredible. We're already at almost 5,000 in just 1 month. Spectacular. I cannot wait to keep making videos. I have a whole bunch planned for February, so make sure to stick around, guys. And then over on GW International, we had the most amount of new subscribers in a month that we have ever had since we started the channel back in 2019. We got a total of over 6,500 new people over there. Absolutely crazy. Brought our number way past the 50,000 goal and into 54,000 total subscribers. Insane. I had a lot of fun. We did a 50K Q&A live stream and I really enjoyed that, and I look forward to doing some more live streams in the future. I'd like to kind of do some over here, but you can't do any from your mobile, which is what I use to stream, until you have 1,000 subscribers on a channel. So hopefully maybe once we get that, we can do some more like casual talk live streams and stuff over on this channel. That might be fun. And of course, these two channels are not the only ones that had really good success this month. Also our gaming channels. My channel went up 75 subscribers, hitting 290, and Sri's gained 40 subscribers, hitting almost 120, but way over 100, which is absolutely awesome because that was our next goal for his channel. And it is just great. I'm so excited to continue to see it grow. Speaking of gaming, we also gained a bunch of new followers over on our Twitch. We gained 40 new followers, bringing our total to already more than double what we ended last year in, which is insane. And so we're already at 77 followers over there, and we have 2 subscribers, so it's just really cool. We've become affiliates with Twitch, which is super exciting, because that means that when we're playing the games and having a lot of fun, we can also make a little bit of money doing that, and it just brings us one step closer to our goal of creating content our full-time job, and it's just really exciting. So make sure to check us out on Twitch if you haven't yet, because we go live very often. I go live like 3 days a week by myself, and then also me, Sri, and Austin go live on the weekends playing a variety of different games and also just kind of talking and hanging out. So make sure to come and join us. And finally, we have so many different channels, guys. I sometimes as I go to make these monthly updates is when I realize how many different things we're making content for. But we have the new GW&CO channel, which currently does only have 2 videos. It has a cool video about the best games from 2020 that Sri edited, as well as a really funny compilation from when me, Sri, and Austin went live on Minecraft that Sri also edited together. And it's genuinely really funny. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description because it makes me laugh every time I watch it. So hopefully it'll make you guys laugh too. But over there we gained 38 subscribers because we of course revamped the channel last month, as I talked about. So it's brand new, just like this channel was. And it gained already 38 subs in that first month. So I'm excited to see where that one grows as we continue to make more content. It'll kind of mostly be highlights from our streams right now. But yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Now onto the movies I watched, games I played, TV shows I watched, and books I read back this last month. So I watched a total of 19 movies this month. Not a bad number. Could be better, but not bad. And I had a lot that I really enjoyed. My 3 favorite ones I watched were probably The Invisible Man, which is like a thriller. It stars Elizabeth Moss, and it was really, really engaging and fun. Also, Jojo Rabbit, directed by Taika Waititi, and he also plays the role of Hitler in it. And it is a comedy, and it was just so well done. Like, it has these dramatic and sad moments as well as these beautiful moments of comedy, and it's a really great take on like Nazi Germany. It's just a fascinating watch. It's hard to describe. You just gotta see it. And then also I did watch the film Dangal for the first time. I thought Amir Khan did a great job, and I really enjoyed it. It's a cool, you gotta love rooting for the characters in movies, especially sports ones, and especially because of course it was based on true events. It was exaggerated, based on not a documentary or anything. But to know that it's based on people's real stories and like their real successes was really cool to be able to experience that journey alongside it. And then for new movies that came out last month, probably my favorite one that I watched was Master. It was quite fun. I also did watch The Little Things. That was okay. It was kind of, if you've seen Seven, you've seen the movie. It was different than Seven. It had a few different concepts, and there's a thing that happened at the end was a bit different, the commentary that it lended to, but it was still well done, and it was, if you like mysteries, I'd still think it's worth a watch, but a lot of people didn't care for it, so, because it wasn't the most original. So now on to games. So alongside of streaming, of course, I'm playing some new games. So I played, whenever I was by myself, I played some Summer in Mara, which is a really fun, it's kind of like Stardew Valley-esque game, but you have islands, and you gotta travel around and do quests for different people and stuff, so it has a bit more of a storyline than like just Stardew Valley, but you have your own little island that you can like farm on and build on and stuff, so that's why it's a little reminiscent. But it's really cute. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I do plan on playing it a bit more, but I am taking a bit of a break as I play Ori and the Blind Forest, which I just started for this past week, and it was so much fun. By the time this is made public, I'll hopefully actually be finished the game, but when I'm recording it and when it goes on Patreon, I've only played the first couple hours, and it's beautiful. I almost cried in the first few moments, and it is such a great game. I'm excited to finish playing it. I also did kind of play Resident Evil 7. I wasn't actually holding the controller, but what me, Sri, and Austin do is one of us plays and then the other two like watch and commentate, so and like, give suggestion and stuff. So I did that with Sri. Sri actually had the controller, and then me and Austin were just talking, and it was a lot of fun. So it's almost like playing the game, but better because it's a scary game and I didn't have to hold the controller. So I enjoyed it much, much more than I do normally when I'm actually playing a horror game, because I can't do it, guys. All of those games are really great. I'd say probably my favorite of them so far is Ori and the Blind Forest. Resident Evil's best if you like the horror stuff, but Ori and the Blind Forest, I love the art style of it, and the puzzling and platforming is really fun, even if I do mess up at one level for 20 minutes straight, and it can be a little frustrating, but then whenever you beat it, it's really satisfying and fun. And then in TV shows, so I, of course, did jump on the trend. I watched Bridgerton season 1. It's fun. It's such a fun show. It's pretty much Gossip Girl, but set in like old time, but then it's still very modern, of course, with the racial diversity as well as the music. It's great to hear these popular pop songs like remixed as like orchestra performances, and in the background like to sound very old-timey, but you can hear like the beat. And honestly, Gossip Girl is one of my favorite guilty pleasure shows. I've seen the entire thing through twice. And it's not good, but I just really enjoy it. I find it really fun. So this show was right up my alley. I just thoroughly enjoy it. It's not one that'll make you think too much, but it'll make you smile and have a good time watching it, I think. I also did finally finish watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The last couple seasons were not as good as the rest, but still some good laughs, and the show overall is such an iconic show and so well done that it was great to be able to go back and rewatch these episodes that I remember watching as a kid, and many episodes that I'd forgotten about since I was a kid, so it was cool to like re-experience that show. I had a lot of fun with it. And then of course WandaVision too. I've watched the first 4 episodes. Episode 5 comes out later this week. I am going to be waiting and just do a full series review for it. I was going to try and do like episode reviews, then I was going to do this every 2 episodes, but I just decided to do a full series review. I think that that'd be best. I did a review for the first 2 episodes that I had a lot of fun with. Maybe for one of the future Marvel shows, I'll do it weekly with it, but yeah, for now, for this first one, I'm just going to do those first 2 episodes, and then I'll wait and I'm going to do a full series review at the end. I didn't really read much this January. I read a little bit more of the May Darren book to, and it's still good. There's no reason that I stopped reading. Like, I didn't get disinterested in the book or anything. I just haven't really read, so hopefully I'll read more in February to make up for that so I can reach my 12 books by the end of the year. All right, so enough about the past. Let's talk about what's coming out this upcoming month. So as 2021 really starts its full swing, we got a lot more movies coming out, a lot more everything coming out, and I'm very excited about it. Though March is the month I'm really looking forward to. But there's still some good stuff coming out this February. So of course we have the Zombie Ready movie coming out. React to that comes out on February 5th. That's a Telugu film. It looks like it's going to be a comedy, and it seemed like fun from the trailer, so I'm excited to take a look at it. It is coming to theaters, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to watch it, but I look forward to whenever that is. It's one that I'm interested in watching, but I'm not like super anticipating it or anything, so I'm fine with the wait on that one. Also, Pokaru comes out. I reacted to the teaser for that way long time ago in the song Kerabu. And so I'm interested to see that film now it finally comes out, to learn about the characters a bit more, put my judgments from Kerabu to rest about the main character in it, and see what it's all about exactly. There's also some Hollywood movies coming out, the two I'm most excited for. Both come out February 26th, but on different streaming platforms. We got Tom and Jerry over on HBO Max, and we also have Cherry over on Apple TV. So Tom and Jerry, childhood favorite, love it. I love that I see it pop up in different Indian films and stuff, and like there's even, I remember there's a bit of it in that Carrie Minati's video Yalgar and stuff, so it's cool to see the how it crosses country lines, Tom and Jerry, because it's just a fun show. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then also Cherry, I watched the trailer and it looked really great. I'm excited to see Tom Holland in this other role, and to just watch the whole movie, where it seems like it's going to talk about a lot of things, and it's Russo brothers too, they're really talented, so quite looking forward to that. Now on to games. The game Control, which came out back in 2019 and did really well. It's from the people who made Quantum Break, which I actually played last year on my own. There's no videos or anything, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely intrigued to take a look at this game. It's coming to PS5 and Xbox Series XS, so if you have one of those new consoles, you can play this game on those now. I don't have a new console, but it's cool that it's coming to it. There's also a new game called Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood coming out. It seems like fun. Sri's excited. He loves werewolves. He thinks they're great, so he's super excited for this game. But I also think it looks like quite a bit of fun. It's an action role-playing game, and I definitely recommend looking it up if you like werewolves and action role-playing games, because maybe you'll really enjoy this one. And now into TV shows. So there's not many new shows starting this February that I'm super excited for, but there is the Snoopy show, which starts on February 5th on Apple TV, and I'm a big fan of Peanuts. I used to go to the library and get like the comics from there and read through all of them, so, you know, all the different little animated specials and stuff, so I'm excited to see the Snoopy show. I hope that it stays true to the original Peanuts cartoons, and I'm excited to just see what they do with it. And also, of course, WandaVision will be continuing to come out every Friday of this month, so that's exciting. I look forward to finishing it, but it will not finish until March 5th actually, the anniversary of my birth. All right, so now on to the Q&A portion. Before we jump into these questions, just want to remind y'all to make sure to leave any questions that you have for next month's update in the comments down below. All right, now let's get to answering. So first question we have says, talk about how much you enjoy your videos and the reviews in the form of comments. This question was also left over on GW International in an older Alexa Talks video, but I'm answering it now. So I'm going to kind of answer it more so for GWI, but I'm also going to talk about just kind of making videos in general, I think. So I really enjoy making these videos. If I didn't, I'd stop making them, I'm gonna be honest. So I really do have a fun time with it. Sometimes I get a little bit overworked or tired or something, but I still enjoy the actual like recording and talking. And one of the reasons that I do really enjoy it is the discussions it creates in the comments. Like, just recently I did a Jolly Katu review and I said I didn't like it, and a lot of people did like it. Obviously, I mean, it got submitted to the Oscars and a lot of people liked it, but I wasn't a fan, so there's been a lot of discussions in the comments, and most of them have been really respectful, and it's been great. I've had some really wonderful back and forths with people as we discuss our differing opinions of it, and I really enjoyed it. There's of course also been a couple of rude comments, but overall they've been really respectful and just also having a conversation with me about it, and I really just appreciate that, because that's why I started this channel, was to create discussion around international film, and to see these wonderful discussions happening in the comments is just a lot of fun and I really, really enjoy that that's happening. Those are my favorite kind of comments, are the ones that kind of like further the discussion that I started in the video. It's really just, that's like why I make them. So those comments always make me really happy whenever people say stuff like off of what I said and stuff. Even if they disagree, if they're doing so like respectfully and kindly, which the majority of people do, it's such a great thing, and it puts a smile on my face. Though of course there are some comments that I get a lot of that do frustrate me. I'm thinking about maybe doing a thing. I have a few like of the meanest comments that I've gotten like saved in a folder. I like take little screenshots. So maybe once I accumulate enough of those, I don't get that many like truly mean comments. So it's really hard to like get a lot of those. But once I have enough for a full video, maybe I'll do that. You know, Alexa reads mean comments. That can be a fun little thing. We can make fun of them. I don't ever really take them to heart. I just think they're kind of funny. I mean, it's a nature of being on the internet. You're always gonna get some sort of mean comments. You know, you're gonna get dislikes. It's just a part of it. So another question I asked is, what is your favorite place? Now it's a bit hard to answer, especially because I feel like I haven't gone anywhere in like a year now because of quarantine. It's been almost like a full year since I've done any sort of like traveling at all. So I promise this isn't a cop-out answer. This is genuinely how I feel when I was like trying to analyze and think about it. So I don't really have like a favorite physical spot that I like to go to, or a physical town or a physical state, like anywhere. I mean, there's some beautiful ones. New York City, I always love visiting. My hometown in New England is beautiful, especially in the fall. And then everywhere I've lived, I've enjoyed to some degree. And Utah, I went there once, and the mountains are freaking gorgeous. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. I was there in the winter, and it was just like snow-covered mountains. Just beautiful sight. No matter which direction you looked, it looked gorgeous. But so I have a lot of places that I like, and of course I've been to a few cities and other places too. Like I've been to Europe before, and like Rome is so cool, and also Florence, Italy, and Paris and London. I mean, it's all beautiful, and I would like to go back to all those places and visit more places, but I don't really have like one spot where I'm like, oh, if I could pick anywhere to be, I'd want to be there. More so it's just the people. Like, I just want to be around my favorite people. Like, you know, you have your friends and family who are like your favorites. And I just want to be with them constantly. And especially with quarantine, there's a few people who I'm not able to be around as much as I want to be. Like friends and family and stuff who don't live in the household. And so I think that my favorite place to be, and my favorite, if I could like pick one spot to be right now, it would just be surrounded by all of them. And so yeah, that's my favorite place, is just with my friends and family. All right, so now on to our February update. So I don't have too many changes coming this upcoming February. Most of our changes happened this past January. But a few things to talk about, of course, are streaming. We are streaming over on Twitch a whole lot more this upcoming month. I kind of already started it this past week, and I'm hoping to maintain that schedule where I stream myself at least 3 days a week. Probably it'll be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe occasionally Mondays, but I'm aiming for those 3 days each week. And then as well as streaming on Friday and Saturday with Sri and or Austin as we play different games. So that's kind of my goal on there. So a lot more streaming. We're going to be doing the weekly videos still on this channel. And with the streaming, I'm now able, I think I'm going to have consistently every day of the weekday videos over on Alexa Plays, so that's good. We also want to start having some more stream highlights that we can post over onto GW&CO channel. Sri's gonna be working on those, and we're excited to have more of that, as well as, of course, more articles over on our website. And I do have one update though that y'all won't be as happy with. So with GW International, I've been trying to post daily. I of course miss days here and there, but my goal has always been to post daily. But to be honest, with all the other content that I'm creating right now, it's becoming a bit harder to do that, like, and also have enough time to like be able to relax and not be overwhelmed. So I am going to, instead of trying to aim for daily uploads, I'm also going to aim for just having 5 a week. There still might be daily ones, and sometimes there might be only 4 a week, but to kind of alleviate a bit of the stress from myself so I don't get overwhelmed with all different channels that I'm creating content for right now, I will be just like shortening it down to just 5 videos a week. will be my goal instead of 7 videos a week. So very sorry. I know that some people will not be pleased about that, but to make sure that I'm not getting overwhelmed and I can continue to make good quality content for you guys, I think that that shrinkage is going to be a good thing for the channel. So I hope that you all understand where I'm coming from with that, and I do plan on trying to create more content just around all of our channels, and I'm really, really excited about that. So make sure to follow all of our YouTube channels. There is so much more coming out, and also check us out on Twitch and our website. Links to everything in the description below per usual. So January has just been an absolutely spectacular start to 2021, and I'm so excited to see all that comes in February of 2021 and the rest of the year and next year, etc. But yeah, thank you all truly so much for being a part of our journey and helping us continue to work towards our goal of making creating content our full-time job, because that would really just be a dream come true for us, and just truly thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Alright, though, that's all I have to say for this February monthly update. Thank you guys again just so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And I hope that you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing month, guys. Bye!